My brother's no dummy. Nobody's stupid when they teach physics at a college, okay? My brother knows all this stuff, but I tell him he's got to know common sense, because a lot of times we should just save our breath when we come here, because nobody even listens anymore. You know, nobody wants to tell the truth. My brother could have all the facts. I tell my brother the only way you can get something done is by knocking on every door and by sitting there. That's it. You know, the decision has already been made in executive session behind some closed doors that nobody could ever hear. Kelvin Brown, well, I hope you stay. You know I contributed to the mayor's campaign. I hope you stay as a council member. I think you're a good one. Mary, I think your decision is right. I'd like Bristol Hospital downtown, but I don't think in its present location. You're both Democrats, right? You know, I'm going home and I'm going to watch what the New Hampshire primary is. But, you know, if anybody seen the debate on Saturday night, and you know what came up? Those two dirty words. Eminent domain. Yeah, we're on number 18 tonight. We're on number 18. I mean, it's just 12 years later. I mean, they were in such a rush. What a bunch of idiots we have here as mayors and well, one's still a state rep. You know, we never got what it's worth. Donald Trump ain't right. Jeb Bush told him, taking the property from an elderly woman, that's downright wrong. And that's exactly what happened. You know, how hard is it to take property from an elderly woman? That's what Jeb Bush told Donald Trump, even though I like the dude because he just tells it like it is. You know, I know all you people ain't responsible, you know. It's the former mayor, de Castro and stuff, and maybe, I don't know, only Mr. Lacey's probably was in on that deal too. But now in this Pods matter, what happens if, like 10 years from now, Pods fails? I know what you're paying for that property for 14 acres. Chump change, what you paid us. Chump change. What happens if it's 10 years down the road and Pods said, we're leaving? Did they sell that for $15 million? Do you understand that the ESPN North Campus went for 6.75? They sold it. No, they sold some of their property. They got it down to 40 acres with the building. So it amounted to $5.5 million, and they sold it a couple of years ago for $42 million? For $42 million? I got robbed. So that's why I can't go for this all hard campaign. I think it's all horse crap. I mean, if I look, okay, Mark Walensky, he needs a job. Okay, he was on. I knew you'd make us laugh tonight. He was aboard the SS Renaissance downtown. That was a sinking ship. We know that. Okay, but I don't want to see my look. I looked at YouTube just a little while ago, but the last thing is like Bristol, Connecticut, all hard, 5,000 votes. Okay, 5,000. Bristol, Connecticut fight at the skate park in Rockwell Park. 14,000 people viewed that, nearly triple. Bristol state of mind from that guy who was running for king, Jason Flores, nearly 30,000 votes. Well, one last thing, one last card, and don't forget we had that inept development director here. You know who the guy was. Okay, and we got to pay him $1,000 a week for the next 8 years probably. Why don't you give me $500 a week, and I won't come here and complain about it. Okay? We got a deal?
We'll have to talk about that. Good night. I knew you'd make us laugh. You didn't disappoint.